Good morning again, sir. So the first lab which I decided to do as my first exercise from the practical exam which I need to submit to you until the next Tuesday is 10.19, implement intrusion prevention with pfSense. And I'm going to use my infrastructure which I already introduced to you in my initial video, introductory video. So what we need to do there, they explain that we are a security analyst for a small corporate network, and in an effort to protect the network against security threats and hackers, you have added Snort to pfSense. Well, the Snort is a well-known intrusion detection, intrusion prevention system. It has a community part and it has also paid part which could be used. I'm going to use the community one. With Snort already installed, you need to configure rules and settings and then assign Snort to the desired interface. And in this lab, your task is to use pfSense Snort to complete the following. Assigning to pfSense using the following. Well, I'm not gonna use the same credential. The username standard one will be the admin. I will use it. My password's different, obviously. Also, they say download from the Snort register the OIN code. It won't be the same one. It will be my own, which I showed you on the introductory video. I created already. Also, we will apply the GNU, the GPL version 2 community rules. Emerging threats open rules and so on and so forth, all of this. Now, I assign Snort to the one interface using a description of Snort 1. So all of this I will do in the further, what I'm going to show you in the next step on the videos. Okay, and I will keep this so you to be able to see step by step what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm in my firewall. I'm accessing it from my Mint machine. I showed you already how this has been done on my introductory video. I'm gonna check for the latest version of the system, and then I will install, because I don't have installed the Snort. So I'm gonna go to System and I will navigate to the package manager. I'm gonna go to the available packages. I'm gonna wait until it is updated, and I'll say Snort and I'll click search, and that would be the Snort which I could install, and I will install it, and then I will confirm. Well, I will confirm and installation will start. As soon as it is done, it will appear here in my services. At the moment there is no such there. So it has been successfully installed, and I'll go and check in the services, and here it is. That's the Snort. So I'm gonna open the Snort and I will start follow the what they asking me here to do, right? So I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna move it on my other screen, and I will check from there. So obviously I sign in on pfSense once again with my password, which is different than the one which they apply, and the username of admin. Okay. Now the first thing we need to do once we access Snort, once again we're accessing it from services Snort. The first thing we need to do, obviously, to enable Snort. So we want to click here and we will check it. The second step is to copy and paste the Snort OINC master code. Now I'm gonna do this off camera because I don't want to share the code with the rest of the world. And of course, you could, if you don't have one, you could follow the links here and sign in either for the community edition of Snort or the paid part of Snort. So I'll come back after I put the Snort code here. So I put it already. I copy and paste my OINC master code in the upper checkbox. Now the next thing what I need to do is to enable the Snort GNU public license version 2, as well as which will apply actually on the community rules. as well as I'm gonna enable the emerging threads open rules. These are the open one, which are not the paid ones, right? So not the pro one. So I'm gonna click on this one and I'm gonna check it out as well. The next step is to allow downloading of source file open up ID detectors, and actually you need to check these two selectors as well. And the last thing what we need to do before we save all of the changes we did are in the update settings, the rule update settings and general settings. So I checked here the hide depreciated rules categories as they ask us indeed here in the source, as well as I configured whatever they say here, right? So 4 days and 12 and 10 a.m., which is actually in midnight. So that's what I created here and here. And also I here in the general settings I set up as prompted one day, and I set startup shutdown logging. So I'm gonna stop recording because I'm gonna click save and I don't wanna see the outcome of the screen so far, and I'm gonna proceed with the next step. So after saving the global settings, once again I did it off camera because afterwards it was showing the OINC master code. Everything was fine. So now on the Snort interface I need to add the one interface, and I'm gonna click add and I'm gonna call it I'm gonna enable obviously the interface. It's supposed to be on, and for description I will say as they ask there, Snort -1. Just to show you, I have some other interface. I have the LAN DMZ, and I have one more which is unassigned at the moment. These are for other labs which I'm doing, so I'm using the one, and of course the name of my wide area network interface is different than the one which is shown in the in the exercises, because I'm using different machine obviously. So two more settings which I needed to do is to check the send alerts to system lock, and then all of this appear, which I'm gonna leave it as it is, as well as in the block settings I needed to block the offender settings to be checked, as well as all of this will appear after. And the next step is to come to the bottom and say save. So after this I just came back to the interface. I just come here to the services and click it Snort, and here it is. And now I need to start the Snort by clicking on this small arrow, and here it is. It is on, and it is now working. So that with this, the first practical assignment has been done. Thank you.